Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how we winterized the chicken coop this year as opposed to last year. Just a couple different differences and one addition that you want to make sure you take a look at, and it has to do with the greenhouse over here. So stick around. All right, so as far as winterizing the chicken coop, we used a combination of some panels as well as some plastic. So let's take a look at this side over here. And this year we really did try to cover up the chicken coop a lot more. That way no water would get in if it's going to be a wet winter, and no snow would get in, or wind if it's a very cold winter. So those are our little panels on the side. And this is absolutely a no-cost winterization of the chicken coop. Paid nothing for any of this stuff. This is just things that people are throwing away. As you can see over here, we've got some metal roofing that somebody was throwing away. So we put that on, and a little bit more of that, those panels up here to cover up the rest. The rest of this is a 6mm plastic just for this front. We'll take a look inside real quick. So right in here, you see how we put it up with some little cord holders and cardboard, and hung up the plastic. And last year we didn't do this. We didn't cover up the back side. And I think we got a little bit of water around. So this year we wanted to put that up and make sure that we're going to get nothing wet in here. Keep this as dry as possible. Same up here. We used whatever we had to just kind of cover everything up. It doesn't have to look beautiful. I just wanted to keep everything dry and the wind away from the chickens. So we'll go to the back side here. Once again, just some metal roofing that we use to cover everything. Same with the bottom part right here. Goes underneath the chicken coop itself. And then you kind of see that we wrapped everything up. And we had a piece of styrofoam over here, so we used that to block wind and everything. So that's where that looks. The only thing I've done that's different in here is I found a little bit of styrofoam, so I added a little bit of styrofoam. So inside the chicken coop, the only thing I really did was up top on the other side here and this side, I had a little bit of styrofoam just to try to keep a little bit of that heat in for the chickens. And we also have 4 more chickens this year, so that coop should stay nice and warm. It's not a huge coop. So, and here is the cool thing that we just now did. We're not going to be using the greenhouse during the winter, so we added a door. So that gives the chickens kind of a secondary run where they can go in there, place that's dry, they can hang out, scratch around, and all that good stuff, just to kind of, because we're not going to be using it anyway this winter, so I figured we'll put it to use. And if they poop in there, then we'll take that hay out and throw it onto the garden and get the most of it. And just as a kind of a bonus, I'm going to insert how I built this little door right here, so keep watching. So I cut out the door just a little bit. I made a line around this, and then I cut it a little bit beyond that line so it's not coming up through the inside of the door here. I'm going to go inside, clamp this on the opposite side, then I'm going to drill through this and kind of sandwich the greenhouse in between the two pieces of framework. So let's do that.
Now I'm in here.
So I found some leftover wood from another project, and I thought I'd make them a little ramp so they don't hurt their feet on this. So this is what it's kind of look like. It's not perfect, but this was already cut, and it'll work out fine. So gotta keep their little feet safe. And just one more additional thing that we put in here for the winter is just some tall grass that I cut down just to kind of give some interest in here to the run. Let the girls kind of mess around in here and what have you. Also, we got our winter watering can, and that's hooked up to electric so it doesn't freeze, and I'll make sure I leave a link in the description below so you can find that if you want to look for it. But otherwise, that's it. That is the Coop and the Run winterized. This is kind of a unique chicken coop. It's all built by me. It cost me like 20 bucks. Make sure you look at that video. I'll have it as a link in the description. But otherwise, that's it. Hope you guys like. Hope you guys subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.